I think so many people have the wrong idea of what it means to build wealth in your 20s. And I think the most simple way that I can explain this is you need to start choosing freedom over flex. People who actually have wealth, like they will tell you that it's not about the money, it's about what the money can do for you. So like something I don't talk about a lot on here is the fact that I have a chronic illness, okay? And I am so glad that I did everything that I did in my 20s, even though it felt hard to show up to work, to do this 9 to 5 every single day, to like simultaneously get my real estate license, to be working 3 jobs, to be not spending my money on like fun things, but to be putting it towards assets. Like I'm buying stocks and real estate because those gave me the freedom to focus on my health now when I need to. So even though it was hard while I was younger to do the things that I did, it would have been a whole lot fucking harder if I had just locked in and kept doing that for the rest of my life. And I also thank God that I did this when I did this, because I had my son and he has an extremely rare genetic condition. There's literally only 200 people in the world that have been diagnosed with this. There's not a lot of information. It affects his hearing, his parathyroid, and his kidneys. He is 5 years old. I'm gonna cry. And he has chronic kidney disease. So there are multiple appointments every week, every single week. It's learning about new things. It's doing tests. It's helping him work on stuff. And it's a lot. And I say to my husband all the time, like, holy shit, if I had to work a regular 9 to 5 job right now while doing all of these other things, like, I don't know how other people do it. And I'm not going to say that like I never spent any of the money that I made on things, right? Like I spent a lot of money on my house, but I am a homebody. I spend all of my time here. I work here. I play here. My kids are here. And I really wanted that like family home that my kids could come back to even after they move out of the house. And because of the things that I did in my 20s, the ways that I set myself up in my 20s, I was able to buy that house. I am mortgage free. My investments paid for my house. I don't have a car payment. I am able to travel and take vacations whenever I want. I don't have to ask for permission. And I also don't have to work to pay for it. So I guess in a way, like you could call that a flex now, but I chose freedom first. Like I made the money, I invested the money, I grew the money, and then I used the returns from those investments to build my dream life. But so many people are out here chasing dollars and then immediately converting them into crap. You need to understand that if you always spend all of your money, you will never have any money. And if you don't save and invest your money, you will always have to continue to work. Because the way that I need you to see this, right? We need to have a mindset shift right now, is that you use your time to buy your money. That is why money has value, because it is tied to your labor. But there's this thing called inflation, which takes away the value of your money. So you don't want to hold on to your dollars for too long. So you want to convert your energy, your labor into money, and then convert your money into assets that pay you. And it's so funny, okay, because growing up, I always thought like, okay, I'll know that I made it when I have a G-Wagon and a pair of Louboutins. But now I literally couldn't care less. Like it's so weird that once you actually get the money and once you actually have the ability to buy these things, it doesn't seem so cool anymore. It's just like this really clever marketing illusion of wealth that these companies are trying to sell you to take your money. They're like, oh, well, you'll finally be wealthy. You'll finally be successful once you give us all your money. Like that's an oxymoron. So instead of giving your money to these companies, take your money, invest it, grow it, and then use that to build your dream life. And one last thing that I'm going to say is like, people think that they need to be super passionate. I need to be super passionate about my job. No, you literally don't. Your job is a means to make money. Then you take the money you made from your job and then you use that to build your dream life. If you can find a high-paying job that doesn't absolutely suck the life out of you and then just work hard at that for a few years, bank all your money, okay, take it, buy assets, then you can escape the rat race. Like retirement is not an age, it's a number in the bank.